Welcome back. We're back at the Bloom series. This is Coach Jineen, where I've been answering questions related to overwhelm, resilience, self neglect, and pretty much confidence so you never lose yourself again. So let's talk about it today. When I look down, I look at my notes. So today, what I want to talk about is imposter syndrome. Why are you playing small? And so, what I will tell you this one is going to be targeted at my perfectionists, my overachievers, and the women who have hit that wall of burnout trying to be there for everybody else wearing that cape. Part of the reason that you're doing that is because you think that if you act perfect or always be the strong one, that they will not judge you. But what I will say is they're going to judge you anyway. That's the lesson I had to learn. They're going to judge you anyway. So be you. So why are you shrinking? I used to shrink in rooms because when I brought my full bold energy, it would make people feel nervous. And I just wanted to belong. But what I want to tell you after being in the nursing game for almost 25 years, yes, your girl said 25 years, and multiple degrees behind my name, what I had to learn is I had to be me, and I had to be me unapologetically. These are some of the takeaways we just had last week in I Choose Me Bootcamp that I like to bring to the forefront, because if the women are telling me it's a takeaway, that means it's something that you need to learn too. So I don't want you to stay stuck in fear. We did an exercise inside I Choose Me Bootcamp where I was coaching them through. And one of the common thing that keeps popping up is in your thoughts is, I'm not enough. I'm not enough. And when you think you're not enough, you don't show up. You shrink. You chameleonize. And then you self-betray because you can't be you. And then you wondering why you're feeling some type of way is because you're shrinking when you're not being your full authentic self. And there is nothing like being authentic. Now, you will see it's not always glorified to be your authentic self. You will get some resistance, you will get some pushback. That's where boundaries come in. And I tell you, that's gates versus walls. But when you no longer shrink and you show up fully as you, people either going to take you or they're going to leave you. And this is going to hurt someone's feelings, but I think you need to hear it. You're not for everybody. And that is okay. Say it with me. You are not for everybody, and that is okay. But your people will remain and hang with you because they recognize real. And so when you stay in that space, you become more resilient. When you stay in that place, you stop shrinking to the point that you have imposter syndrome. As I said, we let that ride in the back. It always come with us. But we don't let imposter syndrome drive. It's either going to be in the back seat or the trunk. And the reason why I say that is when you accept that it's riding, you don't try to push it out, because thoughts lead to feelings that lead to actions that lead to results. And we're all about results over here. And so when I could see my coaching clients winning, because I was the first client, but when I start seeing my clients winning, when they're jumping on Queen stories and telling me their testimonials, like I told you, I need to go over to Janine R. Huff TV YouTube channel and check out my past clients talking about their own breakthroughs. And one thing they tell you, I'm going to hold you accountable out there. I'm that type coach, but I want to see you win. And part of it is just letting go of what no longer serves you. Is getting to them thoughts, because them thoughts can run amok, especially if you're an overachiever. And so we think we're not enough, so then we hold back. And when we hold back, we can't get to where we're going. How do I know? I was there. And so now she unapologetic about it. And what I said one of my clients last week, that was a takeaway she learned. Be unapologetic in that space, because what you'll do is you'll feel more comfortable, but you'll even walk into a better blessing, if that makes sense. But what do we do in I Choose Me Bootcamp? It's a 90-day coaching experience. What do you get in there? You're going to get 90 days with me. You're going to get your own Bloom portal. You get journal prompts. You get workbooks, all that stuff. But the key thing is not about what you get, is what you turn into. What is your transformation, girl? What you're going to do? You're going to beat burnout and overwhelm. What you're going to do? You're going to rebuild confidence, because I want you not shrinking. You hear me? And you get that personalized roadmap. So you never lose yourself again. Why? Because I had to learn how to choose me. It was based off of my book. We self-published that thing last year where hundreds of copies sold, and I can even put a little stamp on it and say globally, and we're over 35 book reviews. And to me, that's a blessing. You have to start somewhere. So when you just show up unapologetically you, people find you. And that is the message. Okay, and make sure you go ahead when you go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, but you can check out the other Bloom series where I'm answering questions, but I'm also giving my client takeaways, because it's not just about me, girl, it's about you too, and I need to see you over there. Okay, so there's so many resources. You could definitely check out Jineen R. Huff TV YouTube channel, but you can also book a coaching call with me, which will be your breakthrough call, one-on-one, and it's 30 minutes free, where I can see how I can help you and get you to your next level, because that's what we want to do out here. This is Coach Jineen signing out. Bye-bye.